Hello, my name is Jim Miller. I'm an honorably retired PCUSA pastor from Pemberville Presbyterian Church, though you may want to rethink that honorably part in just a second. You see, I've been spending some time in jail. On Tuesday afternoons, the Reverend Dr. Jeff Schooley from Bowling Green Presbyterian and I, and some Lutheran colleagues, do a worship service for the Juvenile Detention Center and the Juvenile Residential Center in Wood County and Bowling Green. I think I can speak for both the Reverend Doctor and myself and say that 2 hours is the highlight of our week. The Juvenile Residential Center, which you'll hear more about in just a second, was looking to improve their already good recidivism rate. And so they asked the good Reverend Doctor and yours truly to help put together a post-release mentoring program for the young men which are in the Juvenile Residential Center. So we did. We helped them put that together. I am now the first guinea pig mentor, helping a just released young man make the transition from the Juvenile Residential Center back into his community. So far, it's been one of the best things I've ever done. Our churches, of course, are full of people, grandmothers and grandfathers, but all kinds of people who are retired or not retired, who have the time and the mindset to be willing to help someone in that kind of situation make the transition back to their community life. And so they could benefit themselves as well as the young people from being paired with a newly released young man from the Juvenile Residential Center. There is a training program and a follow-up process, and anybody can do it because yours truly, I am doing it myself. We're asking all of you here to take this opportunity back to your churches and to help find other mentors to be involved in this mentor program. The Juvenile Residential Center draws from 10 counties in Northwest Ohio. So there can be people released in your own communities. You wouldn't have to travel very far. So in a minute, like I said, Montana Crawford, the director of the Juvenile Residential Center, is going to give you some more information about the center itself and the post-release mentoring program that we're asking you to be part of. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jim. Hello, Maumee Valley Presbytery. My name is Montana Crawford. I'm the director at the Juvenile Residential Center here in Bowling Green. And I want to speak to you a little bit about the mentor program that we're starting here at the facility. So we work with youth who are 12 to 18 years old. It's an all-male facility. And we started down this road because we completed some recidivism research, which is the rate at which youth are reincarcerated after they leave. And we noticed some trends that we thought following up with some additional positive adult support in the community may help. So we've started a mentor program in conjunction with Jim and Dr. Reverend Schooley, and they're piloting for us, working with a couple of youth who've been released and are officially trained as JRC mentors. And what that entails is they check in weekly, whether that's via phone call, text messaging, or they're going to different events in the community, maybe a track meet or a baseball game, or they're having a structured time together, maybe at church, things like that, where they're just sort of providing additional adult support for the youth in the community and being a resource should the youth have any trouble. In order to be a mentor, they've gone through training with us, with our clinical coordinator. It's about 2 hours long. And they go over all kinds of different things, including boundaries of working with the youth and being able to identify different risks or triggers that they may encounter, and then ways to help them be successful navigating their community at home. So one of the things that we ask of mentors is that they check in with the youth like we talked about, but also following up with the facility. So we're going to ask on a monthly basis to have contact with you and follow up on how things are going. What are you talking about with the kids? Are they having any issues after they've been released? And then, what's kind of the plan going forward? We do ask for a minimum 6-month commitment from the youth and their family, as well as the mentor. and to make sure that they're sort of past that sort of initial period of trouble that often our youth run into when they reintegrate back into society. So we believe that partnering with mentors and creating this program is going to help make sure that our kids are more successful as they leave secured environments, and we hope that you'll join us along the way. Thank you.